ladies and gentlemen, for the 987th time, it is the Mason and Friends Show. Featuring that lady called the Jew Princess, as well as that dude called his Jewness.
What up, bitches?
Me, I am El Mahoney. Welcome to the Mason and Friends Show.
Welcome, welcome.
Hells yeah. First off, I gotta say it. I gotta mention it. We lost we lost the top of the food chain as far as old ladies with bad hips that I might have boned.
What? Diane
Rest
Keaton.
in peace to Diane Keaton.
Oh.
I'd have been as gentle as possible if she asked for it, and then she come find out she's dying on us.
So much.
Diane Keaton. Is that
really
the Batman
sad.
chick? OG Batman bitch?
No. You're thinking of Michelle Pfeiffer.
No,
Diane Keaton was Michael's wife in the Godfather movies. The one that she had the kids with. She said, it was an abortion, Michael! And he punched her or slapped her or whatever.
no, that was Vicky Vale. Who was Vicky Vale
You're
in the
thinking of
first
Kim Basinger.
That's Kim Basinger. All right.
Yes.
Who I believe is still with us. Who also, if she wants it, I'd take it easy on her.
Yeah, she's still kind of, attractive.
All
Yeah.
right, so who was this one chick again?
So the movie that I watched
Annie Hall.
was Annie Hall. I watched the fuck out of that because I just loved her style. And
that old bitch, yeah.
Baby Boom.
Baby Boom. Okay. She
Do
was
you remember
also.
that movie?
She was the mother and father of the bride.
Oh yes, she was. Yep. She's been in a fuck ton of movies, but I don't really know any of them.
Most of them are romantic comedies, so
Is that why?
I haven't watched.
I don't watch romantic comedies.
I haven't watched
if
most
I
of
have a
her
choice.
movies. Yeah, I skip them too if I can.
Most of the time. I mean, there's occasional romantic comedy shows that I can get into.
Well, like this theme song is from Romancing the Stone, which is a romantic
Yes.
comedic movie, but
I
it
did
also
like that movie.
it has a lot of action.
That was a good one.
It's a very well written one.
It was like that Arnold Schwarzenegger, what was it, Total Lies or something?
Total Recalls or True Lies?
True Lies, yeah. Total Recall was
These are all chick
fucking
movies,
weird,
man.
but that's a weird movie. But
Yeah, she's not been in much that ain't a chick movie in the
Except
last
for,
30 years.
Finding Dory.
Finding Dory. Oh, so
That's
she
a
was a
kid's
voice in
movie?
that?
Yeah.
yeah.
Some movie called Elephant, probably.
Well, rest in
Rusty Jones,
peace,
the white chick.
Diane Keaton.
Rest in peace, Diane Keaton. Girl
You
makes.
made me want to dress like a little boy because of how you dressed in Annie Hall, and I thank you for that because it's kind of hot when women dress. What's that called? When it's like vague, gender neutral. It's androgynous. Yes, thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
Rock a little of that
Androgyny.
androgyny.
Yeah, I feel like
Nothing
she's
like
the
a lady in a
founding
button-up
member of
shirt
that.
with a tie on with no pants.
Yeah, that's so
wonderful.
hot. And some suspenders. Ugh, I love it. I like dressing androgynously.
Yeah, chicks can rock whatever.
I was not dressed androgynously last night. I had a push-up bra on and a very low-cut dress and a denim jacket. And we went to the casino, and I felt like my titties were overexposed. I really did. They were jiggling, and I had to button up my denim shirt because there were children in the casino.
No, outside. There
Why?
weren't children in the casino. There were children outside.
There were
at the
children
track.
outside.
But you were dressed as a lady should be dressed at a
For a
casino.
Saturday
Not vulgar.
night.
It's a Saturday night casino. You got a little jiggle going.
She was not that offensive.
You got to be like,
Not offensive at all.
screw those kids. They can learn.
The picture I showed you earlier, all I did was take off the little daisy top, and I wore that dress. So it wasn't vulgar. I don't think I looked vulgar in the least. I just think that
You were too much titty for them little
Well, I
kids.
felt like people were like, everybody was looking at my titties.
Well, but isn't that why you wear your titties out so motherfuckers will look at them?
All I had on was that little dress and those tights and boots and a little denim jacket that I threw over it. It was cute. We looked cute. He wore the chicken wing necklace.
Of course. Got to have my bling.
Absolutely.
And he made up a new chicken wing song to Everlong.
Ah.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have to get this one captured? He doesn't
Everlong
remember
is
it.
the song that Ben was playing when
Oh.
you were singing your chicken wing song. I have a little bit of it recorded. It's ridiculous. It's I wish I had began recording the entire time.
What is that? Is
Like
that
early, because-
give me my chicken wing. That's
I
all I
don't know.
want is chicken.
It was a
I
lot.
don't think that's the right song, yeah.
I don't think
It
it's
was
the right.
ever long.
It's not the right tune, but
Give me that grilled or fried, yeah. Barbecue sauce, my girl.
I wish everybody had a chicken wing. They started their day with a flat or a drum.
Yeah, we can work with that.
it's.
That's enough to
it
jog his
goes
memory.
on. I have like 4. He just kept singing. And he was mad. He wanted to go to bed. He was pissed off that I had kept him up so late chit-chatting. I was talky when I first got here this week. And I kept him up way too late. But then this motherfucker, Ben, starts playing.
Chicken wing, I got to have them wings now.
And then he acted like he was
fried
Bruce Banner. I mean, wait,
Bruce Banner?
Who's the guy that does the announcing?
Oh yeah. The
You're-
fighting!
Charles Pretty Face
Nowhere.
Thompson, standing at
house is quiet.
4'6".
People are
What are
trying
you
to
talking
sleep.
about?
Some dude on fucking that one of them dumbass chick shows, Love Is Blind. He's supposed to be some MMA fighter. He about this tall. He about
He's
this
not
wide.
an MMA fighter. I couldn't find anything.
He ain't
about
got no
it.
cauliflower nothing. He ain't got no nothing
But that's how
nothing.
they entered him. They were like,
Still tell me he's a fighter.
Francis MMA
So
fighter.
then I hit it with the Bruce Buffer. That's why I was like, I call him Pretty
Bruce Buffer,
Face.
thank you.
Pretty Face.
Okay.
Charles Pretty Face.
Yeah, whatever his
remember
last
what
name.
else
You
I
made up his
said.
last name. I don't even think you knew. I
No, I
thought-
didn't, no.
I was like Googling this dude's last name and then I found out he just made that shit up. I was like, Charles Pretty Boy.
Gotcha.
He tells me that he just, no, babe.
I don't know if that's his name or not. I'm just calling him that.
That's
You
what
know?
I'm calling him.
The Jew makes up names for people he knows, let
I
alone
mean,
people he doesn't even know.
Jesus. I was out here Googling. Fuck, dude.
But
But
yeah.
yeah, just crooning away. That's what you were doing the other night. You were singing about chicken wings and doing MMA announcer voices. It was ridiculous. I guess I think you were just like overtired. Like
He was in a state of delirium?
Yeah, something because. I don't
happens.
know. I think maybe just in a good mood.
Well, were
and
you
felt like
laughing at him?
singing.
Were you
Fuck
laughing?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
laughing.
Then you were encouraging.
I was laughing so hard that I didn't think to start recording because I didn't realize how fucking funny it was going to be. I was laughing so hard. Yeah, it was great. But
Well, that's the thing. Whatever you've got recorded might just be enough to jog him into, the rhythm of it, and we can put the instrumental on and get him in front of the mic
for a
here.
while he was ad-libbed. Like I was like, I don't think he knows this song because he was just kind of singing his own tune. But then
That's what he
caught
does.
it.
That's what he does.
Caught the,
He'll catch the rhythm and be
the
in it,
rhythm,
and then he'll fall back out of it.
Yeah.
Like when a change will come in the music, like something they'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's like, oh man, that
tempo
fucked me
will
all up.
change,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Something will happen. There's a movement. A movement begins and
Well,
a
that's not
movement
really know the
ends.
song, you know what I mean? How
Yeah.
it goes and doesn't
If
go.
he knows the movement's coming, like he might even like talk down the end of the song, but it's just a movement change. You know what I
Right.
mean? He'll be like, and that was that. And then, oh no, we ain't done. My bad, we ain't done yet.
Yeah, it's been a couple times.
And that was that.
Or the beat.
I can hear it. I can fucking
It's
hear
like,
it. I'm
oh
pretty
shit, I
sure
thought the beat dropped. I thought that joint was
Yeah.
over, and then I just get right back into ridiculousness.
you've done that in the car before when you've been singing. Say that. Silliness. It's good.
He's a talented off
I mean,
the
when the
top.
talent comes to you, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
gotta let it out.
I mean, sense
It's like
of
a
humor
fart,
is
man.
like.
You don't want to hold it in.
No, you
You
gotta
gotta let
take
it out.
that inspiration and let it shine.
Well, the fact that he can just,
Shine upon the world.
freestyle songs like that is incredible.
Yes.
I can't do it. I have to write everything down. If I were to do like spoken word or rap or write a song, I would definitely have to write it down. I wouldn't be able to just do it off the top of my fucking head like that. It's incredible when people can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the genius and idiot savant in that regard.
You could write. I mean, any song could be chicken wing. Get your hands off my chicken wing.
Like he's doing it right now.
Yeah.
Get your hands off my goddamn wing.
Here we go.
You get at my wing.
Oh,
No. Ain't your flat or fucking drum.
Fried chicken.
Waiter, can I get a side of ranch.
Yes.
I like my fries crispy and a side of slaw. The restaurant ranch just hits different.
I feel like this should be a
There's a
commercial.
Thousand Island, yeah.
This is marketing right here for chicken wings.
It
That's
is.
what the dudes at work, they're all like, what's up with the chicken wing, cuz?
Because you're known
And I'm
as
like-
the chicken wing guy everywhere
And
you
I'm
go.
like, well, I just like chicken, bro.
Oh, the
And the one chick, I never Googled that last night, but we went to the house of grease or some shit like that, the box of grease, the truck of grease, some food truck.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
the one
outside
lady,
of the
Temple
Yeah.
of Grease? Sounds like it'd be called the Temple
it's
of Grease.
something to grease,
Maybe.
but it was almost
It
like
may
it
have
was
been,
Greek
I
shit. It
can't
was like a
remember.
Greek, like a
food.
Oh, so it was
theme.
Greek food. It wasn't
Yeah.
like.
No, it was regular white people food. It was steak and cheese, tenders,
They
but they
did
had
that.
gyros
They
and they
did have
had
gyros, yeah.
subs and shit like that. So it was probably a
So
little
I
of
can see
everything.
like burgers, fries, gyro subs, like
Oh
steak
yeah,
and
they gotta
cheeses.
sell. They gotta sell some
'Cause
American shit. 'cause
I'd call that the Temple of Grease because that's the greasy spoon type
it
spot.
may have actually been called that. I can't remember. I can see the blue lettering.
It was something of grease. I can't
Yeah.
remember.
But what did she say
She
about
was.
the chicken
She
wing?
was. She asked me. She said, "What does that mean?" And I was like, I said, "What do you, I don't know." I was like, "What?" She's like, "What is the significance of that chicken wing?" You know, I'm like, I don't know. I just like chicken. And she's like, "Oh, I was just because
She thought it was
say
deeper.
some Greek people wear a habanero.
Mm-hmm.
Some people wear. Some culture wears a habanero pepper for the demons or the something with the soul or some shit like that.
Okay, all right.
And some other Greek people wear like an olive or some
What
shit
would
like
the
that or
chicken
some
wing
stupid
be
shit like
for?
that. And she was like,
Protection
I was just wondering
from
if,
bad chicken.
what that means. I was like, I don't know. I just love
Like it
chicken.
has some deeper meaning. Like it's.
So let me
like,
get them chicken tenders,
this
you know what I'm
is
saying?
the- yeah.
So, but she didn't know if it really meant anything. I don't know.
Like
Maybe
it
it should mean
comes from
something. I don't know.
the tribe of the chicken. Like, what did she expect you to say? I like though that we learned something, that the hot pepper thing, that there's some culture that wears that to, for significant reason.
Like around their neck on
Yeah.
a chain.
Yeah, on the
Yeah.
just like my chicken wing.
Yeah, that's why she asked.
what she's
She
asking
wanted
about,
to
yeah.
know. She was cute, that little food truck girl. She was really cute.
Well, she wasn't American.
She was not American.
That's nothing wrong with that.
No, that's what I'm saying. But if
Nothing
she
wrong
was
with
like
that.
she was like from whatever culture she was telling me. I can't remember. She's mentioned two cultures that one does
Yeah.
the one and one does the other one.
I think that they were
And I know
both,
she was one of them.
both Hispanic though, right? Or no, was she Hispanic or
No,
was
she was like Greek
She
or some shit like that. Yeah.
She looked Hispanic. She could have passed as Hispanic though, honestly.
That's a
She
wonderful
definitely-
thing.
Yeah, she just had a, international beauty about her.
Okay, chili pepper necklace is a good luck charm, especially for protection against the evil eye and negativity.
Yeah, the evil
Cool.
eye. Yeah, and then she said something. That's why the other people
It's
wear a olive or something.
often an amulet called
They're
a
olives? That's what I want.
called a
babe.
cornicello
I want an olive
or an
necklace.
Italian horn.
Whoa.
It's Italian.
Okay, cool.
The Italian horn.
I mean, she said that. I think it was an olive. She said the other people wear. They wear something about the eye too.
The evil eye.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something about the evil eye.
Yeah,
I
you
used to
gotta
have a
protect
bracelet
yourself.
that had that little evil eye on it. I
Oh.
liked it.
Oh
It was
my.
a phase I was in. I think I was probably like in my senior year of high school when I wore that. I wore a mood ring for a while too.
Do you think mood ring was realistic, or was it just a stone that changed color based on the temperature of your skin?
I forgot what the colors meant, so I just made them up, and I was like, "Oh, it's blue because I'm pissed," or like, "Oh, it's red. I must be happy." Well, that was probably opposite.
Yeah, it was probably the opposite.
Yeah, it was. Anyways, I would rock a necklace with an olive on it. I love olives. I could eat them every single
See,
day.
but that is that not a good enough reason? Like, if someone wears a cross, you say, "Why do you wear that?" "Oh, I love Jesus." "Oh, okay, you got a chicken necklace. Why do you wear that?" "Because I love chicken."
Chicken.
You know what I mean? Like, what's the matter with
the
that?
most simple answer.
It's the purest, simplest
it's the
thing.
Purest, cutest thing. It's mildly embarrassing though. Just a little, boo.
But
Just a little. The
chicken
chicken
wing?
wing necklace. He has different variations of it now, y'all.
Well, but that's-
there's a hot wing one. There's a.
Well, they're gonna match different outfits better. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You can help
yeah.
me. He's gonna be standing
Well,
there holding three
I
or four of them up
actually-
against his
yeah.
shirt. Like, which one of these should I wear it with? Which
yeah,
one's shorter?
the drum was too big. I said no. I vetoed the drum. The drum was huge.
So wait a minute.
He
You
ended
got a
up
big
wearing-
drum leg?
He ended up wearing the.
I
flat.
got 2 drums. I got a fried drum, and I got a barbecue drum, and then I got a
I saw a buffalo sauce like
I got a buffalo
flat,
sauce.
maybe.
Yeah, I got a buffalo sauce flat now. And
And he
I bought.
them
Sarah
for-
said
he
she
bought
wanted
them for
one.
my
I couldn't
kids.
remember which one
So
Sarah
I
wanted.
can't escape them. The chicken wing. He's making it a thing.
I know he is. That's a wonderful thing. You start
It's
selling them here on the
hilarious.
podcast, and we can give away a
Mason
2-unit
and-
chicken wing necklace.
Yes, yes.
You know what I mean?
I cannot deal with it.
Dude,
All right, so wearing a chicken wing around your neck
what does
does
the
not
internet
have
tell
a
you?
single established meaning. It is not a common tradition. That is from AI overview, bro. All right, iPhone AI.
Okay.
All right.
Fair
It's
enough.
significant depends entirely on the context of the individual.
That's
so
the wearer.
That's
It's the
the wearer.
wearer's
pick up
choice.
what you're putting down.
Exactly, but that's like I said,
So
man.
it's like my love language
It's
is
the
chicken
cult,
wing.
it's the
You know what I mean?
cult of the chicken wing. He is. And
It could be for fashion.
Yeah, it could be
also
for
a
fashion.
performance prop
sure.
or for local pride.
but that's
Oh, hold on, here we go. Jason Kelsey be wearing the drumstick,
No.
a gold chicken drumstick necklace worn by Jason Kelsey.
Oh my God! I
Well,
love
at least
got
it wasn't
my-
Tom Brady.
He got my chain. He got my chain, cuz.
Babe.
He probably
I
had it
can't
first.
I was gonna
believe
say,
that.
or did you rip him off?
I might
And you
have.
didn't even know.
I just found out about it. You know what I
Because
mean?
he's the
No,
one.
no.
Is he the
He
one
didn't
with
know.
Taylor Swift?
No, that's his brother.
Oh, okay.
This is the old Eagles dude.
Okay. All right. So that dude's got a gold one.
God.
How gaudy is it,
Look.
Lisa?
My girl.
Oh
He's got
my
my. Yep.
He's rocking it.
Yep. But he got the gold chain on that mug. He
Yeah,
got the drip. Look at that drip though, son. Stop playing with that drip, bro. How your chicken wing match your outfit, son? Stop fucking playing, bro.
That looks like America right there. It
red,
just
white, and
looks-
blue with a chicken wing
That's what I'm
on a
screaming.
string.
Yeah.
Red, white, blue, a chicken wing
Red,
on a
blue,
string,
with
man.
chicken wing on a string.
This makes me so happy. This just made my day. I cannot believe there's an
Oh, Nicki Minaj wore a fried chicken necklace as a fashion statement.
Okay.
Drag performer Cornbread the Snack
Cornbread the
wore a
Snack,
fried
that's a
chicken
great
necklace
drag.
on RuPaul's drag
Did you-
race.
Did you hear the guy that's like a professor at Harvard that's teaching a study class on RuPaul's Drag Race and politics or something?
I did hear about
And
this.
the person's name is Lahore Vagistan.
Lahore Vagistan?
Yeah, and because Lahore is a name
Oh,
in
my
Pakistan
Lord.
of a city, and this guy, when he dresses in drag,
Oh, wow,
calls
look.
himself Lahore
No,
Vagistan.
I'm gonna take that back
Which
because
I
this
couldn't-
right here says
Crazy.
chicken wings symbolize togetherness, bruh.
I could see it.
They bring people together,
They
whether
do.
it's for a casual night with friends or a family gathering
You know what else
or
you
game
need
day
now?
celebration.
You need a unity ring. Unity! That's what you need. You got
Yes.
the chicken wing and
For
a unity
togetherness.
ring.
I got my chicken wing for
I got my
togetherness.
chicken
That's
wing.
what you're
Yeah,
gonna say the next time you
That's
see
what I'm
that
tell
girl
my people. Yeah,
at the
yeah.
casino,
Some
babe.
bitch gonna have to go back there and
We
talk to
gotta
the
go tell
chicken
her.
grease
Guess what,
over there.
baby?
Be like, hey girl, it means
Googled it.
togetherness. You know what I'm saying, blood?
Yes.
Go on, tell
yes.
your family and your peoples that here in America.
And ask
We wear the
Jason
chicken
Kelsey
wing.
about it.
But he ain't have my fried.
so
He wasn't wearing my
funny. I
fried. though.
really-
He wearing that barbecue.
He's wearing
he
the
wearing that
barbecue,
barbecue or that hot sauce. That may be that buffalo. That
I mean,
should be
it
the
could just be
buffalo.
shawarma. You
that
never
should be
can
the
tell.
the buffalo
The
would go better
buffalo.
than the barbecue.
That was
But I like how he got it on the end. I don't
I
have
like
it
how
at the
he
end.
has it on a gold chain.
That's
Yeah,
what's
it's
screaming.
gold.
He
that
don't.
elevates
That's
it.
a gold
Yeah.
piece.
That elevates
Yeah.
it to
I
a
gotta
degree.
step my game up because my little keychain, that joint, it ain't worth the fuck. I need to rework that joint. I got a chicken bone
Chicken
keychain
bone.
for work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And it ain't worth fuck. And the key ring thing they give me, it's not durable. So I need to like replace all that. I gotta drill a hole in
So
that
you're
chicken
gonna
wing
take
somewhere.
it and make it into a better keychain.
Yeah, because right now I got some little ass fucking rinky-dink ass screw that actually holds the chain in, and that just fucking pulls right out.
Is it a piece of plastic that looks like a wing?
Yeah, it's definitely like plastic.
Now I like the concept though of getting the necklace that's actual gold.
Yeah, I
That's
like a
some-
real chain with that.
that's
Big.
some
I want to be
baller
a
shit.
bit. I want a thick motherfucker. I want
Yeah.
like big old fucking.
You want a rope
Not
chain?
like a $14,000. Yeah, like a Mr. T chain with my
Yeah,
bone
that
hanging
big.
on with my chicken wing on that thing. You know what I mean? Or
Okay.
maybe throw a 6-piece on
Hey,
that
we could-
motherfucker. You know what I'm
we
saying?
could
That's
make
some
that
bling now,
happen.
son.
You get multiple chains,
Yeah.
and you have different chicken wings
Well,
on
if I
each
get that
chain.
big Mr. T chain, I could throw a 6-piece on there. You know what I mean? With the fried, the flat.
He had multiple
the
chains
barbecue.
on. That
No,
wasn't
I only
one
need
chain.
the one. I'm just gonna need I just need one big thick motherfucker. That's not $800. You know what I mean? Slam my wing on it.
The problem is gold's way too expensive.
That's what I'm
man.
screaming.
Your chicken wing by itself is going to be a lot of money.
You want that kind of junk? Like
That's what I'm screaming, man.
Mr. T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, is that Cuban link?
That's big.
How much?
dude. That's big.
What's
This,
it?
well, you can buy that. That thing's huge.
What is-
That's way too big.
How much?
Look, babe, that's that man's entire chest.
That's what
I
he
didn't
needs.
realize it was a
$4. That's
t-shirt.
not real. That thing's
It's from
changing
Shein.
all different colors.
It's from Shein.
That's changing all colors.
Babe, I bet I can find it on
It's changing the color on your neck is what
Yeah,
it's
my
doing.
neck, my shirt.
Absolutely.
I need to find. Yeah, I also need to find one that's not gonna turn me gangrene. You know what I mean?
Nah, bro, you're
Okay,
going to have to
hold
spend at
on.
least $800.
God
And then it's
damn.
just going to be plated.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
It's
screaming.
not going to be like solid gold.
Like something smaller like that.
What does that say?
You get you a
300?
charm
Well,
bracelet.
That's actual gold.
You get a
Yeah,
charm
yeah.
bracelet with little
I
tiny
like it.
wings on it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back to sterling, maybe cubic. What's cubic like? I ain't ashamed to throw some
zirconia.
cubic zirconium around my, you know what I'm screaming?
It is
I'm with that.
utterly ridiculous how many chains that man wore around his neck.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, he was like
I mean,
exercising, you know what I'm saying?
God.
He's doing
Look at
dips.
this.
Yeah, he just does shoulder shrugs, you know what I mean, with fucking 97 fucking 40-pound chains on
Yeah,
his
yeah,
neck.
yeah, yeah.
That's how he gets them fucking wrestling shoulders.
Look at his hair.
Wrestling
You
shoulders.
gotta love the hair too.
Whatever the-
Like he looks like a troll doll. He, don't give a fuck.
He is committed to the look.
Yeah, Mr.
Fully.
T. Man, shout out to Mr. T, man.
Shout
Pity
out
the fool,
to Mr.
man.
T. His daughter's a comedian and she's funny. She's really funny.
The fool better be.
I
Yeah,
watched.
Miss T better be.
I watched her on
Miss
Facebook
T.
the other day.
Mitty T, Monty
Mrs. T
T.
better be.
Yeah, Mr. T better be funny.
Mrs. T, Mrs. I don't know. Mr. T's daughter better be.
Better not be pity no fool about it, yeah?
I don't want to pity that fool.
I
Oh
want to
my
pity that
God,
fool,
are y'all
man.
having fun?
I don't want to pity.
I think we've been having a good time this episode. For sure.
We always have fun.
Babe, that's what you should go as for Halloween, Mr. T. I mean, you can't.
I need to try to straighten my hair and get that damn
Man,
I've been meaning-
I accidentally took it home.
I've been meaning for years.
Sorry.
try again next weekend.
I've been meaning for years to get an OJ jersey and be OJ for Halloween one year.
If you're in West Virginia on
Wow.
Thursday near Charlestown, there's a camel,
Oh,
zebra,
yeah, ostrich.
ostrich race.
Races. We saw it advertised. It was all over the strip club. I mean, all over the casino.
So they're bringing ostriches to the track and
said
running them.
Ostriches,
The
camel, and
casino.
zebra races
Whoa.
from 5 to 9 on
Yep.
Thursday the 23rd for breast cancer. Wear your pink.
Okay. All right.
Real deal. Real fucking. This one's got glasses and everything. Like the ostrich over there got glasses and shit. So they're really doing it.
It's crazy. Do people ride the zebras?
No, you
Sure,
can't
they're gonna ride the
zebra.
camels though.
Do they ride them?
I don't think you can
or
ride
is it
any of
just
them.
really...
You can ride camels. They
I
have
think
camel
you can
racing in like
ride
Saudi
them.
Arabia,
I
dog.
think that you would legit ride
Like for
them.
real, they dude sits up on the little thing in between the stumps or whatever, and he'd be like
Well,
with the
maybe
long
they on.
stick
Maybe
slapping
they
him.
on FanDuel.
Those zebras have saddles.
Oh goddamn.
I guess they
Bro.
do ride. Look! Holy cannoli.
Oh wow,
Look at that.
that's wild. I thought they just gonna like let them
They're really...
let them
they're
loose in
really
the
I
wild.
wanna-
whole time when
you
they
know
come
what-
across the finish line.
You know what I
what
want to see now? Now I want to see zebra
wonder-
polo.
I
want
wonder
to
how
see it.
zebras act. Like, are
Yeah,
they
what the
just
fuck?
like...
We got started now, man.
They're equinus, so they're similar. There's, you know what I'm saying?
No way.
Wow, there's no way you ride an ostrich.
No, I
That's
think
a-
that could be too.
There's no way.
I
There's
think
You remember in the Lion King
man.
video game,
I
right?
think, babe, look.
no. Stop.
Yes.
That's not. No, that
That's
can't be
Keep
real.
real.
finding. Find more pictures,
I
Lisa.
did.
That cannot be real.
Look.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
have to go up
That's
there, bro.
it.
I'm gonna
Dude.
have to go up there.
We might have to make that a
We
trip.
have to do this.
Yeah.
We should definitely
What
do
time
this.
on
It's
Thursday?
next weekend?
It's next week or week after next during the week. It's on Thursday, 23rd.
Oh my
I
god.
can't do it.
Goodness.
I'll be in Mexico. Want a trip to Mexico at my job?
What?
Yeah.
That is dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That would be so glorious if I just came into work and they were like, "Here's a trip to Mexico."
Yeah, pretty much. That's kind of what happened.
That's awesome. What great luck.
Yeah,
That's
thanks.
amazing.
Yeah, it was kind of amazing.
Is it just for one, or did they give
Yeah.
you?
No
Really?
guess, just me.
Wow, that's
Like,
kind of rude.
You have to have extensive stick shift experience.
Like, what?
It's going to drive.
Why would
It's
they?
going to
I mean, I
drive
guess-
stuff in Mexico, like
Yeah.
with stick shifts that are going over sand dunes and shit.
No way. That's cool.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like
You're
driving
gonna have fun.
driving dune buggies or something like that.
But is it riding ostriches?
No,
We should
it's not
definitely
riding
go to
ostriches.
this.
If I was around, on the
I'm so
23rd,
sad that you're not going to be.
I was gonna go. But
Yeah.
if it was this week, I was gonna go.
Yeah.
But nope, my expedited passport worked out. How you like them apples, Mike?
I am.
Fucking wild.
That's good.
That's the reason I
That's
expedited my
wonderful.
passport. I was like, if that happens, this was like through a tire company, and
Yeah.
you know, I knew about it could happen, but then we didn't meet some criteria. But then like the other day, they were like, hey, do you want to go? I guess a lot of people declined.
Wow.
They'd met the criteria. They probably
Or
offered it through the people
they
that had the
hate
criteria.
Mexicans.
And they're sending me because of that? I don't know. I don't mind Mexicans.
I love them.
I'm gonna
not
find a
really down
chick and
there.
bring her home with me.
They all ain't down there, really. They up here working.
You probably could.
Yeah. I'm
Absolutely.
gonna be like, hey,
do
honey,
that.
you wanna go back to America with me?
Mason has a plan.
Buy
He
a
doesn't
ticket.
even mind that he's going by
Come on.
himself. He's gonna come back with a little
Yeah.
fucking
I
green
mean, you
card
can. I mean,
shorty.
look.
Yeah.
Look, right.
Whether you come back with a real one or you work out a deal down there, you know what I mean? Everybody ain't got to be here but a year.
No, it's way more complicated than that.
Yeah.
I
mean,
know a
it
dude
is,
that
but
got himself a Peruvian chick, and it's a whole
like
ordeal.
he got himself a Peruvian chick.
Yeah.
The way that
Yeah.
sounds like he just went down fishing and
No,
caught a motherfucking Peruvian.
I think he like found her on Discord or some
Oh
shit.
my
I don't know, yo.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
that's
there, man. You
okay,
write that
I
prenup on
guess.
down there and bring them on over.
Hey,
Prenup.
Give them about a year and a half. Get yourself 2-level fucking. If it's that bad, get your 2-level. Your basement,
Yeah.
George, bitch. I'll get upstairs.
well, we'll get a duplex and put her in the next
2
door.
years, your ass be gone. Peace.
Nah, it's not. Nah, you got to do more than that. It takes years to like flip the legal thing. You got to actually like the person if you're gonna try that shit.
Really? Because I saw that movie in the 80s, Green Card. And
Yeah, well,
they
it was-
barely knew
maybe
each
it was
other.
different in the 80s.
It was probably definitely different in the 80s.
But they fell in love, didn't they? Because it was a fucking movie, right?
Yeah, it was Gerard Dupree, that French actor.
Oh, the rapist dude.
Gerard. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And it used to be one of my like favorite movies. I really liked it. I like everything that had to do
Who's
with
that, Pickles?
French stuff.
He's in
Well,
school.
right, because he was speaking in French on that shit too, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dude, Diane Keaton was so beautiful when she was young. I mean, she always was beautiful, but just so freaking cute.
Yeah.
I'm looking at old pictures of her. I don't know why.
Well, it's probably because she just died and
Well, yeah,
we spoke about
mean,
it.
but like, why am I making myself sad?
Well, if that's gonna make you sad, you definitely shouldn't look at.
Stop looking at
Look at
her.
her. Look at
Yeah.
Diane Keaton. How pretty
She's
she
so
was.
pretty and
Oh,
dead.
she's so dead. She's not pretty anymore.
Oh,
Oh,
she's still
Bitch.
pretty. Always pretty.
she held it down.
Mm-hmm.
She kept it together. You know.
For real.
But yeah, I don't know if I'd get along with her. Just like I don't know if I'd get along with Emma Watson or any of these bitches.
I know.
You know, I get the low expectation of getting along these
I would
days.
like to think that they're cool.
I would like to think that too.
I like to give people a chance.
That if I hung out with them,
I
they'd
think
be
most
like,
people are
"Hey,
cool."
we're getting along." I guess that's the difference between us, Lisa. I don't know. They might be cool,
Mm-hmm.
but are they smart enough to have a conversation with without losing your mind?
Maybe.
That's a big maybe. That's always the real issue.
I don't know.
And
I
nobody
don't
wants to have real
I don't-
conversations.
I don't get that annoyed by most people.
But most people don't even want to have real conversations. You know.
Yeah, I have a very small circle, so I don't be having a whole lot of conversations.
Yeah.
I do come on a podcast though. Brandon.
Yeah. I understand. Me too. That's where most of my conversations happen. You know.
Oh well, no, I be yapping. I definitely yap. I yap at work. I yap to Andrew all the time.
Right.
Like I'm definitely.
You verify she be yapping all the time? Mm-hmm. He's not.
I told her to shut the fuck up last night.
Oh,
he
no.
He did. He told me to shut the fuck up last night.
See, this is the thing.
Nicely.
Is this the
It
thing from the
wasn't
strip
nice.
club
Nicely.
that upsets
Uh-huh.
you? Does
I
this-
just said, can
There was a
we
couple
just get a little piece of goddamn quiet? Can we just get a little bit of peace
I
and quiet,
was
please?
nervous, and when I get nervous, I start talking a lot.
So when
I
was
was
From
nervous
here to
about-
Charlestown.
I was nervous the whole car ride.
Directly, from here to Charlestown.
I was drunk.
From fucking
I was
here to
tipsy. I was
Charlestown.
already tipsy too.
I'm watching
so-
out for deers, you know what I'm saying? Because it was perfect deer weather.
Oh yeah, he
And
did-
we're
he
going to
had
Charlestown. Deer's fucking everywhere, just on the road, just hanging
shoo
out.
a
You know what I
deer
mean?
Off the road.
Oh yeah,
So-
that's an interesting time.
He was like beeping at it, and he got it to move.
The only time,
Yeah.
the only time that paid out all night was when she kept talking to me when I was trying to put my bed in, and I put the same bed in twice, and the horse
you won?
actually won. Yeah.
The horse won. It was the bet. He said.
I was like,
what
can
do
you please can you stop talking for a minute so I can look at this fucking screen? Cause I got way too much shit going on right now. Like, and it wasn't even talking about the horses. I don't even know what you were talking about at that point in
The
time.
horse's name, what was it called? It was like, it was such a mean name. It was like, you don't know what you're talking about.
No,
That was
she
like
won't
the
talk to me.
horse. She won't talk to me.
She won't talk to me.
She won't talk to me. Not mean name. It was just I was like, what the fuck? That's the one I picked. I was like, she won't talk to me. Put money on that one. And then he accidentally did it twice because I guess I was talking too much. I don't know. I don't know. He was
Yeah.
pissing me off in the casino anyway.
But he
because
buys
He's walking so fast. He like ditched me like 3 times.
Look, I told you I told you
He
in the
was
parking
long
lot
striding on you.
when we pulled up.
I can keep up
I said
sometimes, but
I gotta urinate, right? And then
Yeah.
when we stayed in the car for 5 minutes, I said, look, I gotta urinate. And then you're like, all right, I'm putting my makeup on. I gotta stretch. And I was like, all right, bet. I gotta fucking piss. And we were on
I'm
the first
so
floor,
sorry.
and there was people everywhere, so
There
I couldn't
was.
just piss right by the goddamn car like a normal dude does. You know what I mean? So it's like,
I
can we
guess I
get our
didn't
ass in the
understand how
club?
badly
And
you
then
needed
I'm
to
like,
pee.
I have to urinate
I didn't
again. We finally made it inside. She's like, slow down. I'm like, I cannot slow down. I have to fucking urinate, man. Like, I don't understand what you don't understand about this. Like, I'm at the
Lesson
point where I
learned
gotta
there,
piss.
Lisa.
I'm about to
No,
pitch
it
a tip
had-
here come soon. Like, I got to piss, bro. Like,
Didn't even act like that at all. There was zero explanation.
well, I'm not gonna be like a child
Well,
and
look,
sit
if the
there and start
first-
He
crossing my
didn't tell me
legs and
he
just
had
start
to pee that
shivering.
bad.
If
He's
the first thing he says
exaggerating
when he
a
gets
lot
there,
right now.
if the first thing he says when he gets there is he has to pee, then
And
that's
I just forgot.
that's the
Like,
objective.
I guess I just kind of forgot. But he did it again. He did it again though. Like later after he had peed, there were like multiple times throughout the evening.
Well, that's because I'm walking and you're.
walking. I'm looking around. I'm taking it all in.
And I'm dipping.
I don't
In the
get
casino,
to
you gotta
go
dip sometimes.
To a casino often, so I like to take it all in. I like to look at the lights. I
Yeah.
like to look at the fucking people. I could sit at a casino and
Well-
just like watch the weirdos all day. You know, I like it. I think it's
what you
fun.
gotta remember is with
I
this
don't like
fool
rushing.
is that he's gonna rush to wherever he's going, and then he's not gonna go anywhere.
Well,
so you can
I was
follow
walking
him.
slow though, but you was like
saying,
creeping when
you
you were
could-
just like,
You can follow him to his
oh, this
table.
is pretty.
He's gonna stay at that
I was in
table.
unfamiliar shoes too that were very slippery, so I had to walk a little slower.
That's
Well,
the
we
real
only hit the
problem.
crab table up one. We went right to the crab table, which I'm glad I did because I won $55, and one dude was throwing them, and then we just went and bet on them horses. So
Right.
All
and
in
you made
all,
a little scratch on "She Don't Talk to Me."
yeah. So I pretty much broke even last night at strip club. I didn't really throw fucking no ones out. I didn't really get
So-
up from my fucking chair. I had 2 drinks over there, you know what I mean? So I spent maybe $80 between the cover and fucking 4 drinks.
So you sat back and you watched.
Yep.
Hey, you spent no money on the strippers. Nobody was working enough to
Oh,
get
we're
some
talking
scratch.
about
There
strip
people
club
was-
already?
there- no, there was
Damn, I was only
strippers-
gone for like 30
There
seconds.
was strippers that were really out there putting in their work, but they were way on the other side of the stage. Like,
They
cause they
were
had
hot,
they had
yeah.
three strippers up there this time. So the ones were really putting in work on the far pole. So I wasn't about to get up and walk all the way around.
Which club were you at?
Golden Horseshoe. I think the one we went to.
Yeah,
Okay.
Golden Horseshoe.
Okay.
And we sat in the corner, and he got mad because these 3 people came and like sat directly in front of us.
I didn't really get mad.
We didn't get mad. It just
He
they
just
get-
started huffing.
Well, no,
Not really.
not really.
I didn't give.
I don't know.
I care, but I didn't really care. There's 4 of them. You know what I mean? For some reason, they felt like they wanted to just. They had to sit right in front of us, like directly in front of us, and there
Yeah.
wasn't nobody at all over in this whole corner. We were in the whole other side.
Finally.
So they could have sat at the other side of the bar if they really wanted to. But for some
They just
reason,
came and butted
they
in
wanted
front of
to
you.
sit right in front of me. I mean, I like to sit back in the corner to where I can sit off of the stage, but if I want to walk up to the stage, it's just a simple 1 step, and the stage is right there. Usually it's not busy, then you can do that, you know what I mean?
And when they get off of the little stage and they lay down in the floor and shit, you can't see anything. And you definitely can't. All you could see was their little heels clicking up in the air. You can't see their bodies and stuff because,
Yeah.
especially if people are sitting right there, you know, directly where they were. But it was fine. I mean, I guess I had a better line of sight than he did because I could see the hot bitches at the end of the stage.
Yeah, you was getting up and fucking
I was looking.
getting your angles and shit. I had fucking
I
4
wanted
people in
to
front of me. You know what I mean? I had to
like,
do jumping
these-
jacks.
Why
I really
wouldn't you
wanted
got
to-
up and move?
Well, I know. I got up and like I walked around a couple of times, like kind of straight away from the table that, or like the little area we were at. It was a cozy little spot. Like it was a great spot.
Yeah,
until those
I was
people-
just chilling.
until
I didn't
those
really
people
feel like.
sat.
I didn't even feel like.
You didn't
feel
need
like
to
it.
put
I didn't
yourself
really
in a
feel
space
like
to
it.
see
Yeah,
it.
you know what I mean? I didn't.
I mean, it was just nice looking at like pretty titties. Like, you know, we didn't need to get all up in the face of the badges.
That's grand logic. You
I
didn't need
did
to catch.
mention how I saw several buttholes, and
Yeah,
he
she
said-
saw a booty hole. I
he
didn't see.
said,
I didn't see no
see
asshole.
any booty holes.
I saw maybe like 2 badges maybe the whole fucking night. Like, cause like I wasn't really.
I
wasn't really
definitely
paying no mind. I was
saw
people watching
3
a lot, man,
different
'cause there was a
girls'
lot
booty
of-
holes. I guess I was just paying more attention to what
Yeah,
you were doing.
you were definitely.
Well,
They
if you
were
were
obvious
seeing-
about it. They were like spreading their cheeks apart and then spanking themselves in front of these people's faces. And
Yeah, but I
was
didn't have
just
that
like-
angle. I had people's faces in
I
the
was like,
rail in
whoa,
front of me.
that booty hole's so close to that dude's face. Like,
Yeah, that's
that's
Yeah,
so
pink eye.
crazy.
yeah,
Pink
that's
eye.
scary.
That's pink eye. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
pink
talking
eye,
about.
conjunctivitis territory.
Pink eye wins
Yeah.
a pink eye.
And then this one little girl came over and sat down and started talking to us, and she had the craziest eyelashes I've ever seen on a
The
pretty little.
craziest everything, man.
She
She had like
was
a cone
crazy.
head grill.
She was hot
Like a
as
cr- like-
fuck. I mean, she wasn't that pretty when you got up close, but from on stage,
She was pretty as fuck. But when you got
was
up close, she
pretty.
wasn't really all that. But yeah.
She had these
She was
eyelashes.
a 10-footer, huh?
They looked like spiders coming out of her eyes. The eyelashes were so long, and you can't from a distance. That's stage makeup, right? You know.
Sure.
But up close,
can't
I was
flash your
whoa.
eyes. You can't-
They were like caterpillars coming out of her eyes. They were so thick. It was very thick. And she's a little blonde girl, but her outfit was dope. She had on red leather chaps and like a little, what was it? Like a little, I guess, blue panties or something.
No,
and then
no, she was the leopard.
I can't remember.
She was a
oh
leopard.
yeah, leopard. She had a leopard thong on. I don't know. It was hot. It was like probably one of my favorite outfits. There was this other chick that had on. She looked like an Avenger or something. She had on a full lace, one-legged piece that came up into like half of a leotard, and you could just see her tits. Like it was just lace, but it was like a lilac purple. You know, it was real pale, and she was very pale. But she had one full leg just bam out of this thing, and the other one was I don't know. It just looked cool. She looked like she could fight crime while stripping.
To me,
You
she
know?
looked like fucking, like when Venom takes over before he's fucking fully made the suit across the body. He had like a leg left, you know what I mean? Started at the head and was going down.
Yeah.
So it was totally weirding you out, and Lisa, you liked it.
No, it wasn't weirding me out. I was,
Oh, she's
I
beautiful.
thought it was,
Like,
I
she's
thought it was
pulling
cool
it
shit.
off.
You know what I mean?
It
I was
was
like,
cool
damn,
shit,
look at
yeah.
that shit looks pretty
He-
fucking tight. I was
he
like, that's
brought
like a
up
little superhero
Christmas
fucking outfit.
Well, I think we both brought it up.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
She needed
Yeah.
a sandwich though. I mean, she's your
She's
type of
very
girl.
skinny.
She needed a sandwich.
She's beautiful, but very skinny.
Right
Not in a
on.
bad way, but we didn't really see her dance. I don't remember her dancing at
No,
all.
she, like,
She
left.
just fluttered around for a little while and then left. But
We saw her
there
walk
was-
by like 3 times and then she come by in sweatpants. I was like, all right then.
She was going home for the night. There were a lot of new chicks there, though. There was this one chick that had, it looked like it was supposed to be tribal, maybe, but it kind of just like a sundial
Oh, yeah, the titty chick, I
around
don't
both
even
of
know
her
what she had
nipples
going on there.
tattooed. It just looked like a stove.
Like Mayan shit or something?
No.
It was just a bunch of like
It looked
just lines coming in, you know what I mean, off of
almost
off
like
of
a
a circle, just
fan.
stopping
Like a
at it.
pipe, if you were looking down a pipe and the
No.
nipple would be at the bottom of it?
Like a almost like a wood spoke.
like a
if you're looking
sundial.
sideways at a wood spoked wheel, that's kind of what it looked like.
yeah. It was just
just going
a
towards the
series
nipple.
of small
I don't know.
squares that went like this, but you know, upon first glance, you would look and think like, what is that? Some kind of like tribal thing? Because it does give, you know, it looks kind of like it looked like a sundial to me. I don't know.
Titty dial.
Titty dial.
To
But it was on both of her titties. She had beautiful boobs, and the tattoo didn't really detract from them. It was kind of weird. I just was thinking like,
some different shit. I
I
ain't never seen it like
wonder
that.
if you like to suck on titties a lot, right? Like,
Hell yeah.
would you feel comfortable sucking on tattooed titties like that? I would have concerns. I don't know why it would freak me
I
out.
don't mind. I don't think I'd suck the ink
I don't
out.
think I could suck on somebody's
Yeah,
tattoo.
I wouldn't be worried about having a problem with like that.
Yeah.
Would you let somebody suck on your tattoos? Like, I just...
Because
feel
it's not on a
weird.
nipple. It wasn't on the actual
Yeah, I mean,
nipple. You know?
my tattoo
I
locations.
guess it's not going to poison
Kinda
somebody.
strange.
Yeah, you're not- I was saying,
you're not
you
gonna
ain't sucking
suck
the ink out. Yeah, you ain't sucking the ink
like,
out.
That's what I was envisioning. I was envisioning,
Yeah,
like...
fucking Hoover jaw if you sucking the
would-
ink out. That
Nah, it's not, I don't think it's possible at that point.
Yeah.
You kind of do have a Hoover jaw.
Well, there you go.
For the titty love, like, please.
As far as titty sucking goes, you could suck some ink out some tattoos if you applied yourself.
I know,
Got
like,
good PSI on that, I guess.
yeah.
Right.
Like, I've lost weight. He just puts the whole thing in his mouth now. Like, 'cause I've lost weight. It used to smother him, but now...
Dislocate your bottom
But
jaw,
now
you
he
know what I
just
mean, to get all that
eats
titty in.
the whole thing. It's amazing.
You can't leave any of it out, man. You gotta show some love.
Hey, absolutely. If you can get the whole titty in your
It's-
mouth, put it in
yeah.
there.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you should try at some point in your life.
Hey, well, you know. If you're gonna put the whole thing in there,
Oh my god.
do it. Quit
Anyways.
fucking around and suck on that whole titty.
So, strip club was kind of fun.
So-
I would have a future suggestion, though, that
'cause
if
I mean-
we ever go again, which he said it was, we probably wouldn't.
See, I don't support that. I think we're going
I
again.
think we should.
I think we should
try
go.
one more time.
I think we should go before
And
the
if
end of the year.
If it's bad again, then that's it. Because then that would be like 3 out of the 2 times we've gone, and it was kind of rocky.
What was the first time?
The first time it was, remember, it was when we went out, and I got mad because I felt like you were kind of flirting with those 2 girls that we picked up from the bar that I like
The
invited.
2 girls you picked up.
The 2 girls
Okay, yeah,
I
that's
picked
right.
up from
Yeah.
the bar. I know. I don't know why I picked up their pretty asses.
Well, if you weren't
My
looking
man
to
was
have a
staring
four-way
at
with
the
them,
blonde one the whole night, and I was just like, oh my god. But then they freaked out because they got so weirded out about the strippers and how childlike they looked. So those girls left pretty quick. But I don't know. It was very early on in our relationship. Too early on to be heading up a
too
strip
early
club.
for a strip club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a little too early.
Sounds
that
reasonable.
First go. So it was a little rocky, right? But no big deal. Like, nothing we really super fought about even. Like, it just that, that's just what happened. So last night, my future suggestion, I'm not even gonna talk about last night. I mean, we could.
We're gonna talk about that tonight. Fuck
Future
that dude.
suggestion, if you take your lady to the strip club, most dudes are going to think that you are swingers, perhaps, or they're going to think that if you're not being like touchy with the lady that you're with, they might think that you and her are just friends, and she might be available to be hit on. If you don't want people to think that way about a chick you're with at a strip club, then you should,
At least hold her hand.
or something. I don't know.
So, anyways, what happened was when she left to go to the bathroom, some fucking dude who'd been eye fucking her the whole time tried to hit on her.
He was, like, sitting
with
across the stage
The
from
fucking so if he was watching her the whole time, he still just saw me buying her drinks and everything too. You know what I mean? Friends don't pick up the tab the entire time, right?
My friends do.
I was going to say, no, that's entirely possible.
Possible, but maybe
some of my
not.
friends,
Either way,
some of my
anyways,
friends.
he hit her with that. He hit her with the line talking about didn't know if we was brother or sisters or friends or roommate in here. Blah blah blah.
or
Because I've been
sister.
watching y'all and then y'all
how-
don't appear to be like a couple.
That's how against
And at this
public
point-
displays of affection this man is that.
But at this point also,
public
you
things
were
with
only
brother
one at a
and
time.
You
sister.
was also the only single female in this club at this point in time when
There
this
were chicks
encounter.
on the side of the bar. There were
There
chicks
was
at the bar.
50-year-old biker bitches, Marlboro Red, drinking
The rest were
fucking
the strippers,
Budweiser motherfuckers.
strippers
Any,
were
I mean,
yeah.
go on. Oh no, let me boy, how you doing today?
Sounds like a great no strings attached option to me.
Oh my god.
I might just have to go.
I mean, there's Waffle House. There's Waffle House involved with that, for sure. You know what I mean? But that's
Yeah.
an option you have to be willing to take. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But
But he got mad about it because he felt like because he had been buying me drinks that should have been obvious that I'm
That's
his
not a
lady.
clear indicator. And if
It's
the
not.
first thing he says is, "Can you
It's
explain
not.
to me your relationship with that gentleman over there?"
Yeah,
On
that gentleman over there, the one who hasn't made it clear that I'm with him all night because he hasn't touched me, looked at me, really conversed back when I've spoken to him.
we were talking
that
all
dude-
fucking night.
I was
really.
talking.
Well, sounds-
we were kind of talking. He did talk to me about the girls. He would respond about the strippers.
Well-
And I was trying to keep it light. Like I was like all nervous. I don't know why I get nervous in strip clubs, but I get nervous in
You're
strip
not
clubs.
used to being around a bunch of naked women and clothed men.
And with the dude I'm in love with. Like it's just kind of, like half the time I'm watching the ladies and then the other half the time I'm trying to figure out which ones he's into and what's catching his eye so I can steal their moves and maybe one day do them for him. I don't know. Like I try to pay attention to what he's paying attention to, but not because I'm being like
Well, sir,
jelly.
But I'm
Hold on.
watching
I'm not
everything
trying to
though.
be jealous.
That sounds to me like
yeah.
you heard what she just said, right? So next time you go to strip club, you need to pull her in a little closer
Yeah.
and be like, "Hey, you see what that bitch are doing right there? Oh my
Yeah,
God!"
pulling me in closer being the
And
point
whisper
I'm trying
into
to
her
make.
ear.
Like, I know you're not a hand holder, okay? I have let go of the vision that the man I'm with
So here it is.
gonna hold my hand. Like, I don't ever really
I got
let
you. At least
hold
this is
my
what you
hand.
want, right?
But I do expect
You get about
some-
3
we're
handholds for
at
about a minute and a half a
strip
year.
club
No,
with
what
a
you
bunch
need to
of
do-
titties everywhere. You need to be
What
like,
you do at the strip
touching
club?
me and reassuring
You need
me,
to,
like,
because y'all got them two
being-
chairs.
I don't know, own me.
Hold on, they're the independent. Well, goddamn. Well, look at that.
Well, yeah,
you got
like,
the independent
fucking-
chairs
you
and
gotta
shit.
act like you own me when we go to these places, because otherwise, dudes think I'm up for dibs.
Well, come on over here and holler, and then I'll show you what me and
Well,
this chicken wing about to fucking
But
do here, bro.
y'all need to get that, like, here, come over. You need to pull her over, put her hand on your leg, and whisper in her ear about how hot that chick is and what she's doing that you think is hot. Right? That sounds like
Right.
what you want.
And always, well, at
I'd be like,
some,
so would be hot if you
at
did what
some
that
point-
chick's doing to me.
Well, we do that.
some
You know,
point,
look at that chick over there
it
doing
would be
that.
so awesome too if at some point, if you're with the love of your life at a strip club, if they at some point said, babe, you're still the hottest chick in here, or like just something on the way home, like I am going home with the hottest chick from the strip club, just something that's like, hey, you're just as fucking pretty. We've been talking all night about how sexy all these other chicks are. It just makes me like self-conscious or something. I don't know. Plus, like, he got mad about the whole guy hitting on me thing, so I was just in a weird headspace on the ride home, I think, after the strip club.
Well,
You know?
next time you just gotta blow him. You know?
Oh my God,
But he's
that's
gotta
his
make you
solution
horny.
for
But he's gotta
everything,
make you
though.
horny the whole way there.
That's his
and the whole way
solution for
back.
everything. Like, I have a headache,
okay.
blow job. It's a rough day at work, blow job.
Yeah.
We got into a fight. You're mad at me, blow job.
Oh, okay, well.
Yeah, it's like all
You can't
all
overplay
the
the hand,
things.
Jew.
He does.
Hey, it works a lot, bro. I'm trying to tell you, it works a
That's
lot.
why he does it. He just does it. And he knows I
Well,
can't
then you're
say
encouraging
no.
him.
I can't say no.
To a blowjob?
I sometimes, okay, well,
Come on now, every girl can say no to a blowjob.
You would think,
Come
yeah.
on. That's like, hey, that's old school
I'm
practice.
trying to think if I've
You've been
definitely
turning
said
down for
other
years, right? You've been-
Dudes, I have told no, yes.
That's what I'm saying.
I was
So-
married. I have told husband no before. I don't think I've ever told
I just can't keep your
Andrew
dick
no.
out of my mouth.
I don't think I've ever told you no, have I? There have been times where I have not been as enthusiastic in doing the job, but I don't think I've ever told you no.
I don't believe so.
I don't think I have.
Well, then you have fully encouraged
It's my
this predicament.
kryptonite.
You have
His
created
dick
this.
Is my kryptonite. Even when we were like kind of fighting
Well.
last night, the solution, blowjob. And then sex. Like, I mean, it's just like I knew that was gonna happen. I even told him, I was like, even if we have sex right now, we still have unresolved discussion about how everything played out.
Well, but what a
tonight,
great time to
because
talk about it after everybody's got their rocks
no,
off.
because what happens is you end up fucking, and then you don't go back to the conversation because maybe you just needed to fuck, or maybe and get it out of your
Exactly.
system.
Well, then you need to
Or
potentially table. We'll have to potentially
Or-
table this discussion until there's been dick
you
involved
just
with it.
table it. Lisa just stuffs down whatever it is that was
Well, but you
hurting
gotta
her
stop
feelings.
stuffing things down, Lisa.
I don't. I try to talk about things, but then the sex. And then we get distracted. Or,
Well, but that sounds
Or-
like it fixed the problem until it
No.
resurfaces.
well, yeah, I guess, in a way.
That's what I'm saying.
But
So you gotta find the balance.
it's not always sex. Sometimes it's just non-conversation. Like, but it's okay. It's okay. It's
but
a good
isn't-
thing that we don't fight like a lot.
But isn't
We never
having a
really fight. We
relationship-
just bicker sometimes.
Isn't having a relationship having someone you can be quiet around because you don't have to talk all the fucking time,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Absolutely.
it's not supposed to be what it is. So
Yes,
like,
yes. And I think that when I'm not in a long distance relationship, I feel like
Well, it sounds like you're trying to cram everything in for the month in like a
In
week
like
and a
4
half
days.
or something.
Yeah, like the
So,
4 days that.
Yeah, you gotta like, you know.
I know, I need to chill. And sometimes there is chill, but I don't know. I was just yappy last night, and I was yappy the night before. I don't know. Anyway, I was nervous. The strip club was fun. We saw some cool moves. It's unfortunate that guy hit on me in the way that he did. But it was like in general a decent time. The music was good.
Yeah.
There was
Every now and then.
the music was alright. You didn't
Yeah,
like
except
it?
for when they played that fucking little Christian rock
Oh, yeah,
song or
what
whatever
was
the
that?
fuck, and then they were playing like goth
and
shit
there
at fucking
was, like, a
volume
really-
99 and shit.
Yeah. There was a weird metal.
Who wants to hear that shit? You know what I
That was,
mean? Like
it was
loud as
terrifying.
fuck, bro.
It was really bad, and you could tell that the girls that were dancing were specific. They picked that shit, you know. And I just wanted to be like, oh,
Yeah,
honey,
somebody wanted to dance to that shit. Like I don't understand what.
Yeah, that's how it gets
this,
done,
this
right?
music is so angry. Like, let's go to therapy. But anyways, the little shorty with the caterpillar eyelashes came and sat and talked to me for a very long time. And she was sweet. She was put her hands on me and shit. She was like touching my leg.
She
and
was
stuff.
touching you a lot.
She was touching me a lot. Like, I don't know why
Make
she
the
thought I
move,
had
Lisa.
money.
Be like,
I
hey,
didn't
you
have
want to,
any
you know,
money.
why don't we
No.
get out of here?
Honey, she needed to talk. Like, she immediately started. I told her.
She touched me too though.
Did she?
I don't know if you saw that.
I
She
know-
like hit your leg and then hit my leg on the way out.
So I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Let's
No,
put
that's-
this together, girls.
That's okay.
It's like, "Hey,
I'm
bitch."
not. I wouldn't. Well, I appreciate you having that reaction, but she was touching all up on me, and I wasn't objecting. So
Yeah, she was,
if
like,
just,
the whole time she
if
was talking to you.
just, Yeah, if she just like lightly grazes you on the way
She wasn't
by.
like grabbing titty or nothing like that, but it was
No.
definitely like hand on the leg. I think I seen her.
Yeah, she was spilling her guts out to me, but she was also being like,
I don't know
Like,
about
she
all.
needed
I don't think all
affection
those
or
people was
something. I felt
blowing.
bad for
I don't
her.
think all those people were blowing people.
she made me sad. She
Apparently,
started talking
there's an underring blow
prostitution. is what she
prostitution
said.
when they close around there. I guess there's a
So
glory
she
hole
leaves-
around back or something
She
like
leaves
that.
early because there's prostitution going on.
No,
After they
well,
close or something. I don't know. I don't even
She
know
said
what that
that after they shut down for the night, that there's girls that are actually, they just turn from stripping to being actual prostitutes, and the owners know about it. And we shouldn't be throwing all this out there. I feel like we shouldn't even be talking about this.
It's all hearsay. Like that really,
But-
that
Don't worry,
really happens. You know what I mean? When there's like 8 guys lined up from fucking 3 to fucking 6 a.m.
The stripping thing, like I just always assumed that there was prostitution going on all
think
the
that-
time.
I-
I thought
It's
lap
not,
dances.
look here, it's not so much prostitution.
God,
it's
I
just
wish.
an
That'd be great,
agreement.
right?
It's just an agreement. Not so much prostitution. It's really just an agreement.
Look, you don't pay
Yeah, that makes
you don't
sense.
pay a woman to have sex with you.
Let's
you
do
pay
this, and I'll
you
give
pay
you
her
this.
to leave. You give her money to leave.
Yes. I would like to be paid
I am leaving
for
now, or you get out
all
now.
the
Yeah, you have
blowjobs
sex.
I give.
We're gonna
So
have sex, and
this
then
might
I'm gonna give you
actually-
$200 to leave.
Yeah, but not all the dicks are going to be something you want to suck. That's what
No,
the
of
problem is
course
with
not.
the
I'm
whole
very
prostitution
selective.
thing. Yeah.
I'm very selective.
And then what? You're so selective and you're going to charge the guys then? Like, that doesn't work. That's not how a prostitute gets down. You got to spread your market share. You know what I'm saying? You got to take it from everywhere.
Honestly, I'm good. I don't think I really need to suck anymore.
Do you charge more for a big dick when you're sucking dick as
I
a
would.
prostitute? Like,
I
if
would.
somebody pours out like a 15er, you
Yes.
charge a little bit. You gotta charge a little extra for
Absolutely.
that.
That
Right?
sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's a whole lot of dick to work on.
That's a lot.
15er.
That's a lot of dick. Even like a. All right, maybe not. Hold on. Let's take that back.
Three-hander.
15er,
It
man.
takes 3
That's a
hands.
dick like that.
That's
If you're
crazy.
rocking
That's a dick right there. God damn, you
you're rocking
slamming
that,
some shit.
how
yeah,
are you not
how
going to
about
be in porn?
How about a?
right?
How about an
I
8?
can't watch porn
All
where
right,
the dick is that big.
All right, how about a
'cause
9.5?
It makes me have sympathy pain. I
You,
feel
you
like
hurt
How about a
from seeing that.
9.5?
yeah.
Yeah, how about a 9.5?
The biggest, like,
have to be
the
extra.
biggest dude I've ever been with did hurt me. Like,
There you go.
there were certain things that were not as comfortable to
That
with him.
definitely sounds like it wasn't me.
Well, you know, that's one of those things. Like, some of us have better dick for
Appreciate
girls
that.
than other dick.
Appreciate that, bro.
You know, it doesn't have to be huge. It just has to fit nicely. That's all.
No, it was real big Holyfield.
Babe,
We're not talking about no artificial.
I just
We're not
said,
talking
You
about no
don't get a whole lot of
artificial.
owls out of her,
Yeah.
you know.
I just said that yours
that-
is
you know that-
the only one I want to suck for the rest of my life.
We were
That's
talking
a
about that one.
huge
We were talking about the
compliment.
biggest dick you ever had, man.
I
We were
know,
talking about,
but
we're not talking about.
that's your dick.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
We're not talking about you blowing
You've
small
ever
dick.
had.
Perfect
We're not talking about
dick.
you blowing small dick. We're talking about the biggest dick you ever had.
You know, one that's bigger than mine.
Anybody
You
can-
know, one that hurts you when I put you in this position.
Anybody can blow a small dick, you know what I mean?
Sometimes
Fuck, I
you
think.
do,
I think anybody can
sometimes you hurt
blow a
me
small
too.
dick.
God damn it.
She's giving you sympathy hurt now.
I am.
She's like,
No, I'm not.
haven't you heard me say ow that one time? Oh my
Sympathy.
god.
I have said ow before.
I'm sure.
Sympathy, blow, love.
That's the way it goes.
He has the perfect dick. I don't want to get on the air and talk about all that because then
We don't have
people
to.
are going to be lusting after you. But apparently, from what I hear, most people in this town have already seen your dick.
Oh my god.
But,
Well,
no, I'm just playing.
it does
Um,
seem that the dick pic made its way, made the rounds.
I don't even believe that to be true. I bet there's like maybe 3 or 4 girls. There's probably 3 or 4 guys out there that have pictures of my titties. I don't pass judgment on that kind
Not
of thing.
that it can't be that difficult to photocopy a dick. You know what I
Guys
mean?
really
Just
do
send a
think
dick
that
like it's,
girls
you know what
want
I mean?
dick pics too, so I'm not surprised that you've sent dick pics. That's normal, I think.
Well, it wasn't like in a profile.
I used to get dick pics.
It wasn't like
all
in a
the time.
profile picture, not like that.
Yeah, well, thank God that'd be weird. Baby. Plus,
That was
just
his-
knock it off.
That was his Tinder account. It was just
Oh, God.
a blurred out dick.
Nuh-uh.
Straight
That's
cock.
not true.
Just a cock from a distance.
Yeah, yeah. That's how I used
That
to
is
date.
not true. Don't tell me things
on
like
Tinder.
that.
There's my dick.
No,
next
what
to
I
a
really did was
banana.
I laid in the sand and imprinted my dick and then took a picture.
Oh my God, that I would believe.
Hell yeah, my girl.
That I would actually believe.
I dug a hole in sideways where I could lay my body in there. That way I get the
If I
perfect
saw
distance
that-
out of my
I saw
body.
that
You know
on
what I
the
mean?
dude's Tinder profile. Is that actually true?
No, hell no.
Amazing.
Christ, man. Like,
I thought maybe for a second that might be true.
I'm gonna do a Tinder
You
and just stick my dick in a pit of sand.
One. You never know.
but that
with
would
this
work
one.
perfect. If you laid
You really
sideways,
can't.
you dug
You
half
have
your
no
body in the
idea.
ground.
He's
You have
crazy
dick
as
laying right on the
fuck.
sand. You can get a perfect impression of that, man. You know what I mean?
If you just dug a hole
Yeah.
and pressed yourself into the sand.
Yeah, you laid sideways in the
I
hole.
would do it with my boobs. I think you could do it with your boobs.
Oh yeah, you could lay down.
Everybody can do
yeah.
that with every part.
Yeah.
That could be a part
Your
of
penis
Tinder.
wouldn't really be right. It would look like fucking what's his name nose on fucking SpongeBob.
You never can tell about these
Yeah.
things.
That's the first time, though. All day, then.
No, not the first time.
It's not the first time.
No, it's happened a couple
I got
times.
this new shit. It's called Super Lustrous Glimmer Lip Oil.
Uh-huh.
Does it look good? Do I look slippery and kissable? Do I look super lustrous?
Lustrous, yes. That's
Yes.
the term for it. That's
don't-
the absolute term for it.
I gotta do all that I can. I got thin girl lips, you know.
Hey, well, you know,
I try to put gloss and stuff on.
I
People
think that-
always mention it when I wear lipstick.
I think that talking and not being dumb is probably a much more appealing thing. So,
Than being yappy.
than being shiny and whatnot. No, yappy's a different thing.
No.
I think that all
I
women
don't
are
think
yappy.
you would ever think I was yappy.
I
He
think-
thinks I'm yappy.
I
I
think-
think you would just like not even get bothered by how much I talk.
Huh?
I don't
Well-
think it would irritate Mason the same way it irritates you.
Well, the Jew's a rare bird of a need for peace and quiet. That's why he fishes all the time.
That's true.
He
That's
just
a
wants his
really-
quiet.
That's a good point.
He's a total quiet type guy. Can everybody just shut the fuck up type? You know, that's
Yeah,
why we
I
do this
mean-
podcast, and it's probably the most
I
raucous
deal
it
with,
gets
I deal
around
with a
here
lot
all
of
week.
loudness.
Yeah,
That's
a
true.
lot.
You
Yeah.
do.
Constant.
It's been good the last 48 hours, though, I will say.
Yeah.
well, you got to keep him running. You know, that little fucker. You got to keep him
We
moving.
had a whole convo with him about it,
Oh,
and I hope it clicked. Or he might just be betting because we kind of made a bet with him that he couldn't
shut the fuck up.
for longer than a certain amount of time. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, but I started at 10 minutes.
Yeah.
all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that said, I think we're going to bring this episode to a close. We'll be back again coming Thursday. So, you know, be nice to people that look like you. Be nice to people that don't look like you. Don't be a dick. Be nice. What else? What else do we say around here? I can't remember. Whatever Mike
I don't
says.
know.
I got a good rhythm with Mike.
Keep doing something.
Yeah, keep grinding on the shit you're trying to get
Keep your
done.
bitches close.
Because that's how it's supposed to get. That's how it get done. Keep your bitches close. If you go to a strip club with a girl
Just
that
kiss your bitch.
with your
Yeah,
dating,
once in a while, if you're at a strip club, you know what I mean?
kiss her,
She's
put her hand
hot.
on your leg.
Goddamn.
Tell her she's hot and tell her you want her to do that thing that other chick
Just
down
one
there is doing.
time.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the takeaway from today's episode. And with that said,
We want Julep, Russian
oh,
Julep.
you want to rush and Julep them? Yeah, we could do that.
We did talk about that though a little bit, like people's moves and shit. There was like, did you see that bitch over there? Like especially when that bitch got up on the pole when they started climbing up in the upper window and shit.
Yeah, there was some.
And when that old bitch, we were talking about that old bitch, and you were talking about I can do that, and I'm like, yeah, that's basic. She's swaying side to side, spreading her ass cheek every now and then.
I know, and I was
Flipping a
thinking
titty,
to
yeah,
myself,
everybody can do that.
I could do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's episode of Russian Roulette comes from November 3rd, 2016. One of the
That's somebody's grandma.
last songs produced. This song is called Drive Mad. Lisa, I suggest you put your headphones back
My
on.
face is flushed. I cannot
don't worry.
believe
It's gonna be worse
this
here.
whole
Listen,
episode.
Don't worry, it's gonna be all right. Everything's
it's gonna
fine.
get
Oh
better.
my god. People are gonna think I'm so fucking
What is this one
insecure.
called?
Aren't we all? Come on now.
No.
Let's have a nice day.
I'm a Leo. I'm definitely not usually.
All right. So anyway,
Drive Mad, all right.
ladies and gentlemen, the
Drive
G-Unit
Mad.
song for the day is going to be called Drive
This old
Mad.
joint, new joint.
It's from November 3rd.
That's the only way this man drives.
November
So-
3rd, 2016. The song is called
2016.
Drive Mad. I don't know what it's to.
2016.
Yeah,
That
so
was
this
a
is
long time ago.
a ways back. This is pre-show.
All right, let's
So,
check it.
Here we go.
Peace,
Enjoy.
y'all.
20.
I still got the little tap, tap, tap. Yes, sir. Word. Here we go. Every fucking day, driving down the road, y'all looking at me wrong way. Don't y'all know this is you, unit? The max, the max, the max. The max, the max. That's right. It's been a while since I done my man. The max, the max, the max. Every fucking day, driving down the road in the morning, in the afternoon. Don't fucking matter which goddamn state that you unit be riding. Y'all motherfuckers looking at me all fucked up. I don't give a goddamn how long your finger is, you simple-minded motherfucker. Fuck you, yeah. Oh, don't give a fuck about how bright your brake lights is or your headlights. Cause I'm fucking getting gone for show. If it's 4 lanes, I'm in the 5th lane. Yes, sir, y'all motherfuckers can't do the math. I don't give a goddamn. I ride on the fucking Jersey Wall. Get out my way. Don't give a goddamn. Speed limit says move, bitch, like Luda said. The Jew coming on through in the Jubilee, baby, is going down. Yeah, don't look at me wrong. Don't look at me fucked up. Got the fucking bender handle in the fucking front seat, going to wave it out the sunroof and smack it on my own goddamn car. Cause I'm a simple-minded, ignorant motherfucker. Yes, sir, call it road rage, call it whatever y'all motherfuckers want. I call it, get the fuck out my way. Yeah. Didn't even need to stop and breathe. Cause when I'm rapping about you stupid motherfuckers, that shit comes real easy. Easy. Easy like easy motherfucking yeah, like a motherfucker said. Y'all be looking at me all fucked up in every god state. Up and down the east coast for show. I've been cussed out in motherfucking North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, native Alabama, motherfucking Pennsylvania for show, in Virginia and the Maryland, and even fucking DC. They be looking at me fucked up. I only went through there one time in my whole life, cause I don't wanna get motherfucking lost and hemmed up in motherfucking city. Need a motherfucking guy standing underneath the bridge, getting fucking cold as full candy bar. What's it gonna be? Y'all be looking at me, G-Unit on the motherfucking mic. Yes, sir, I said I fucked up. I should've started with the Mex, cause I get riled up with my boys on the motherfucking mic. The Mex, the Mex. The Mex, this is one of them tracks I could probably go 4 or 5 more minutes longer. Cause my man be getting that shit round up. Fuck all your white people, I don't give a goddamn. I'll be seeing y'all next week doing the same shit. Fuck y'all motherfuckers, G-Unit out. Hey!